Alright guys, just a really quick video. If you are dealing with rapid flash because you've upgraded to LEDs, I've just put my LED tail lights back in. I was suffering from a rapid flash. You don't have to put resistors in line on your lights. That's actually very stupid. The reason I say that is because it's a waste of time. I'm just going to leave it at that. But anyway, so all you got to do, go online, get your LED relay. So this one right here is factory. That's why it says Ford. That's the Ford factory one. I got the one off eBay. I took a screenshot. I'll show you guys here. So, a lot of people, you know, like with my 7.3, I had to go up through here. I had to take this out and go up through here. I had to fish it all up in there. One person pulled the radio out and said, go straight in there. But if you have a cubby like this one, and I plan on replacing this, the reason this is always open is because this latch is broken. That's why it's always open. It's not because I'm lazy. But let me see if I can open this with one hand. Let me see. There we go. All right, so just come up through here, and it's literally right there. See that little box, right? Darn it. Right there, and it is taller, so you're not going to be able to get this cover back on, so I just kind of propped it on there. That way you can keep dust and grit and grime out of there. But, yeah, it's literally right there. So if you've got the model with one of these cubbies, just drop your cubby down, and it's literally right there. That's it, right there. So don't fight that. And also, if you have a one of these keys, one of these digital keys or button keys or whatever, you can also come in through here. Go straight up. I'm not going to reveal my code on camera, but if you go straight up and move this insulation out of the way, you'll be able to see your code, your door code. It's the master code. That's actually what it's supposed to look like if no one's ever been in here. It's supposed to look just like that. But you'll be able to see your door code. You have to cock your head at a weird angle to get up in there and look at it. But yeah, that's all you got to do. And I no longer have rapid turn signal, and I do have switchbacks on here, the same on my 7.3. So like the running lights are white, and then when I hit my turn signal, they're going to be this color, but this is the turn signal up here. So as you can see, it's an amber turn signal, like that. It's a switchback. So I think that's pretty cool. This one back here is a, I think they call it a double blink. So as you can see, it blinks twice. But I think that's pretty cool. So, yeah. That took care of the hyper flash. So just do it the easy way. Go, like I said, if you've got the cubby, go through the cubby, drop that door, it's right there. I'm about to chuck that off into the woods because I have no use for it anymore. So anyway, thanks for watching. More to come. I'll probably be ordering my injector in the next 2 weeks. I just got so much on my plate right now, other things I got to deal with. Also, what else? Oh yeah, if you notice that back window is down. So, oh, wrong one, it's this one. So that works now. So what it was is that switch over there was bad. And I don't know if you guys understand how these switches work, but if, say, the passenger switch went out, you're not going to be able to let it up and down with the master switch over here. Any of these individuals, if they lose, I'm not going to say power, but if the switch goes bad, it's not going to allow you to control it with the master switch over here. So just because the master switch doesn't work, don't worry about the master switch. Unlock it, go over to your individual switch like so, and test and see, you know, does it go up and down? Go to the individual one, and whichever one doesn't go up and down, that switch 9 times out of 10 is bad. Change that switch out, and then you should be able to have control of all 4 of your windows again. It's super simple. I mean, if you don't know, you don't know, but they design these vehicles so easy. You know, this is a 06. I'm not getting any 2019, 2020, 2025 because they're too complicated. And it's kind of like, you know, I've heard a lot of people say you've basically got to be a rocket scientist to work on them. And I don't have time for that. You know, I've got 2 kids, 1 on the way. So I'm going to have my hands full with that. Plus I live out in the country. So, you know, you take care of everything yourself. I don't have time to sit here and try and diagnose basically a computer on 4 wheels. But anyway, there's definitely more to come. Like I said, I'll be ordering that injector probably in the next week or 2. But I've got other stuff I've got to take care of. I did get the cab lights for this truck. They're in that white box. It's kind of hard. Well, let's go to the other side. They're in that white box right there. So those are the new cab lights. I just need to drill the holes. I need to do some measuring, drill the holes, put them in place, run the wires. I need to pull this headliner out. It's not as hard as it looks, but I need to pull the headliner out. I'm going to do it the easy way. I don't need that headliner in my way. I need to drill the 5 holes, run the wires through, and I'll be running it that way down that A-frame or pillar and down into the where you can control the lights, and you tie into your running lights. It's that simple. I mean, it's not hard at all. You just find your good ground source. I'll probably put that into the light switch as well, and then you tie into your running lights. It's easy peasy lemon squeezy. Anyway, guys, I gotta take the trash to the curb, so later, gators.